based on the derailment that happened in East Palestine,
Yeah.
what are the lessons you want the Transportation Department and the government as a whole to take from that and implement going forward?
As soon as the NTSB finishes their report and figures out what happened, DOT needs to take that report and implement whatever rules and regulations are necessary to make the freight rail the safest it can possibly be. And that's the key here. We need to know what caused it, but we also need to know what needs to happen in the future. And as soon as that report is done, now there's a lot of things the freight rail is doing right now in the community, but in terms of cause and effect and going forward to provide the safest freight rail possible, they need to implement those recommendations.
And what do you make of the criticism that's been directed at Secretary Buttigieg over not going there early enough? What was your reaction?
I think all that's a lot of political background noise to try and embarrass him, and I think the department has done a good job at what they needed to do.
How do you assess his performance right now?
I give him an A. I think he's done a good job. He's been a very good secretary. Been traveling the country, been doing what President Biden wanted. He was in the community after the train wreck occurred. He met with the people there. His people have been on the ground from FRA throughout the whole process, from day 2 or day 1. So this idea that, he didn't do something right is a lot of political nonsense.